Hey guys, it's Nikolai from Lab Athletics, and today we're going to be covering plyometrics. What is plyometrics? Who should be doing these type of exercises? Who should be avoiding these type of exercises? And how to do it properly. All right. So plyometrics is, in general, a form of jump training. It's a lot of quick, explosive movements, box jumps, sprints, explosive push-ups, any really quick, powerful movements. And what it utilizes is something in the muscle fibers called the stretch shortening cycle. So if you imagine this red band are muscle fibers, due to their elasticity, they're allowed to stretch. And as they're stretching, the energy is being built up and it can be transferred to snap it back. The goal of a plyometric movement is to have the end phase where you're paused between the stretch and shortening of it to be as minimal as possible. So when you're out here, you don't want to hold this position. You just want to allow it to snap back. That allows for the most energy to be used for the movement and less of it to be stored in the muscles as heat. Okay? So for individuals that can benefit from this type of training, athletes primarily, but for the average population that just comes to the gym, if you're healthy and don't have any joint issues, this can help increase your power, which in turn can help increase your strength. On top of that, it can also help strengthen your joints if you don't have any pre-existing issues like arthritis, back pain, or if you're pregnant and stuff like that. So a lot of people can actually benefit from this. You just want to make sure that before you start doing this stuff, you have a basic strength foundation built up and you don't have any injuries. One of the main issues with plyometrics is when you land on the ground. So a lot of the research shows that even when you're just walking, every time you take a step, the impact of your foot hitting the ground is about 2 to 3 times your body weight in force going to the ground. So if you're 100 pounds, that's 300 pounds of force driving to the ground on your joints. Okay? When you jump, it's 12 to 13 times that. So if you're 100 pounds, that's 1,200 to 1,300 pounds of force driving onto your joints. So if you have bad joints, that's not going to be good to have all that force exerted on them. Okay? So precautions. Before you start doing this type of stuff, like I said before, you want to make sure that you have the base strength built up. You want to make sure that you don't have any arthritis, especially in your knees and hips and ankles. You want to make sure that you're not too overweight. It's harder to move with all that extra weight on, so try to lose some of that first before you start doing some jumping stuff. And on top of that, if you have any nerve damage from like diabetes, that can actually make it really difficult to allow your body to do those movements quickly. So if you have diabetes, always talk to the personal trainer or your doctor before and ask if you are allowed to perform any of this stuff. Other than that, if you have any questions, just email us on the site and we will get back to you. Thanks, guys.